Good morning, traders. It's 8:47 a.m. on the 13th of May, 2022. This video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be recounting what I did yesterday. To be honest, I'm a little embarrassed about my trading yesterday, and I was grappling with the idea of not posting a video at all and coming up with some kind of excuse. But then I decided, you know what? This is a good opportunity to show you guys how not to trade and show you what happens when you don't follow your rules. So, yesterday was a bit of a disastrous day. Let me start off by showing you trade by trade how it went. So, originally in the beginning of the day, we entered short on this 9 o'clock candle. As you can see, it legitimately broke out the bottom of the range, so we entered a short position over here, and then unfortunately later on in the hour it took us out at our stop loss at the center of the range, which as we've come to learn is something that happens quite often. So with that trade, we lost 395 Rand and 19 cents. So it wasn't a great start to the day. That all happened within the first candle. Then what I decided to do was to place an order below the low of this candle. So I placed an order somewhere around here, which, as you've probably seen, is something that I do once if you get stopped out, you and the trade looks like it's going in the same direction again, you place an order below the previous low. So I did that, and then I was entered into a second trade on this 10 o'clock candle at this level over here. It all looked pretty decent for an hour or so, maybe an hour or two, and you can see it went further down over here. I didn't reach our take profit or anything, and then it started going up, and once again I got taken out at my stop loss at the top of this candle over here. So I lost on that trade, I lost a further 383 Rand. Now what I should have done at this point is stop trading for the day, because I'd made two big losses, and then I saw that this candle was continuing downward, so I decided to place another order to go short below this candle over here. So I placed an order to go short, and I was triggered at this level down here, and then for the next sort of hour or so it kind of went a bit sideways, went down over here. It didn't quite reach our take profit or anything, but I remained in the trade. And the biggest mistake that I made in this trade was to not set a stop loss. It's probably a case of revenge trading. I didn't want to get stopped out, and I just made these two losses over here. So I didn't place a stop loss, and I was hoping that I could just ride out the trade as long as possible and get past this sort of volatility in the market, and it would be smooth sailing from there. Well, as you can see by the next candle, it definitely wasn't. I was sitting in front of my computer watching this thing with sweaty palms and heart racing, and just seeing this thing go up and up and up and up and up and up, and I didn't have a stop loss on. I didn't have brakes on. I was just hoping for the best, which is obviously the worst thing you can do in a trade. So eventually, right at the top of this candle, I decided I can't go any further than this, and I closed my trade manually right over here. And unfortunately, I made a massive loss of 835 Rand and 84 cents. So once that was done, I said to myself, okay, I'm done for the day. I'm moving away from my computer. But what did I do? I saw that it was going up in the next hour, and I had a long position, an order to go long up here, so I decided to take it as well. And literally a few minutes later, it came all the way down, and I had a stop loss in this instance, and it took me out at the stop loss over here. So then I lost a further 389 Rand and 25 cents. So for the day, I was down 2,004 Rand and 20 cents. Obviously, our worst trading day by far. And as I said, I'm a little ashamed of how I traded. What I should have done is I would have taken this order and been stopped out, and then potentially taken this second order and been stopped out over there. And what I should have done at that point was move away from my desk, close my trading platform, and just move on with my life. But no, I wanted to gain back my losses, and in an act of revenge trading, I took a third trade, and I definitely shouldn't have done that, considering the size of the loss of the first two trades. I had lost over 500 Rand, which is generally my target for the trades. So I should have walked away. I didn't. And then obviously the biggest mistake that I made was to not set my stop loss. If I had set a stop loss, I would have lost maybe another 350 odd Rand. And I'm pretty sure I would have stopped trading then. But I didn't. And this is what happened. So I think this is an important video for me to share with you, just to show you what happens when you don't follow your trading rules. I didn't follow my rules, and it became like a runaway train, and before you know it, you've lost way more than you're comfortable with, and you just either hope or pray that it's going to turn around, or you close your trade manually, which I did, losing way more than you're comfortable with. So the big lesson I've learned here is always place a stop loss. You can move your take profit around if you want to gain more from your trade. You can move your take profit, but always place a stop loss. I can't emphasize this enough. I just learned the hard way through my bad trading yesterday, and now my account is looking dismal. I've lost all of the gains that I made so far this month, but we get back up on that horse and we trade again. I'm going to trade today as if yesterday didn't happen, and we'll see how things go. So my humblest apologies. I've broken your trust, and I hope you can forgive me and continue watching the videos with me. Having said all of that, if you like the stuff you've been seeing on this channel, the good and the bad, please subscribe to us. Put any comments in the comment section below, and check out the links in the description. We have links to our trading course, our subscription service. You can get a Velocity Trader platform demo or live, as well as joining our free Telegram channel where we share trading tips and advice. So I hope to see you in the next video, which I'm going to start recording very soon. Cheers.